Hey there, Janae with Palin Projects here, and in this video I'm going to be planting, or actually transplanting, a flowering Russian almond bush. So this type of a plant I like to call a legacy plant. It's just merely a term that I've kind of deemed. I don't know if it's like an official term or anything like that. But this plant is very near and dear to my heart because it was Justin's grandma's plant. So it's been propagated basically off of her plant, and this is the third generation plant from her plant. She has since passed away, and so this is just one of the ways that we can keep our loved ones with us in our gardens and in our life, and perpetuate their memory basically. So basically what I did was I went to my mother-in-law's garden, and there was a baby plant growing off of the mother plant so basically what happened here, it's kind of like with my Christmas cactuses. Basically what happened here is Justin's grandma had the original plant. That plant produced babies. One of those babies was given to my mother-in-law, and then I'm taking one of her babies. So that's how I'm considering it to be a legacy plant. I'll put a picture up on the screen of basically what I did. Honestly, it was like snowing, and I wanted this plant, and I knew I needed to grab it because I've been meaning to grab it for like the last 2 or 3 years, and it's just been getting bigger and bigger. So it was either we pull it out and discard the plant, or plant it somewhere else within my mother-in-law's garden, or I bring it home. So I quickly ran outside and basically chopped this baby off of the mother plant and brought it home and put it into a pot. And it's been sitting on my patio ever since. So let me put a picture up on the screen. There was the mother plant, and then it has a root that goes out, and then that root produces a stem, and it's a brand new plant. So I just cut down where that root was, got as many roots as I could, and then put it in a pot and brought it home. So with planting this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hole big enough to accommodate the root system, put biotone starter fertilizer in, put some water in the hole, put the plant in, introduce it to that nice nutrient-rich environment, and then that nice moist environment, and then backfill with native soil, and then top dress with the compost like I've been doing with everything else this spring. So let's go plant a legacy plant. Inside here, we got the plant situated and in the ground. I think it's going to do great in this area. It is a little bit later in the year, but you know, I had it in a pot full of dirt, and so I was watering it pretty regularly, so it was okay. You definitely want to try and transplant things sooner in the year, you know, when it's a little cooler out. Thankfully, this spring has been very cool and very damp, and so I've been getting away with transplanting things a little bit later in the year. I really need to get my drip system set up though if I'm going to be transplanting plants, else I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of hand watering, which is what I'm doing right now, if it doesn't rain in a given day. So setting up drip is key in this kind of a situation as well, because that's consistent moisture on a regular basis. So other than that, the Russian almonds are actually very pretty. They bloom white, very beautiful white blooms, and then they leaf out just a green foliage, and then they get pretty big. Again, this is a legacy plant, so I'm not sure how big this is gonna get. The one that my mother-in-law has and that Justin's grandma had, they're about 3 to 4 feet wide, and I would say probably about that tall as well. So, you know, I expect this plant to pretty much fill in around this plum tree and get fairly big and be a nice statement piece right there. So I hope you enjoyed watching though. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, and I will either go back to Justin's mom and ask questions if I don't have the answers to them, or, you know, I'll answer them myself. So I hope you learned something new, and we'll see you in the next project. Thanks guys. Bye.